Good morning, traders. This is the Dax Daily Review. And yesterday we kind of had a bit of a nothing day, but we have ended up with an inside bar off the bottom of the alligator. Now, I think the key level to watch out for is a break above 11,053. Okay, so that is a previous swing low, and you can see we've tested it, came back to test it yesterday, sold off. Looking at the oscillator, we've grouped the downside. That's normally an indication that we are going to start moving back up. So I'm kind of inclined to believe that that is the situation. If we just take from there to there, that gives us a 50% retracement. That is a fairly decent Fibonacci entry point. And we do have a bit of a wise man number one here. So let's just get down to the lower time frames to see what's going on. So if we look at the 4 hour, different picture. If I look at the 4 hour, it's looking like another move to the downside. Okay, all these tails to the upside, underneath the 200 EMA and also below the 4 hour alligator. That is looking like a little bit of retracement for moves to the downside. So oscillator also starting to agree with me as well. And if we look at the 1 hour, we have a different picture. So we have a picture of, we had a strong move down, we've rallied, we are now consolidating inside the alligator, and we can break either side. Okay, now for this I'm going to kind of do this. So we have a trend to start with, but we also have a trend on the top. So in other words, that is a triangle. Now if we do break to the upside, your first target is pretty much going to be the height of the range. So it's going to be something like that. I just want to put these levels in, and then your second target is going to be, normally what happens is we head something like that. Okay, then let's just go back to the 4 hour just to see what we have here. Okay, so we do have some inside tails at this level, which is 11,163, and we don't really have anything here at 11,084. But we do have quite a number of other tails around this area here. So that would be my most logical choice for a target, would be 11,100 actual fact. Is that right? Yeah, 11,100. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. And then the second thing to do here is just to take your Fibonacci. We can go from here. Okay, so this area here at 11,100 falls between the 50 and 61. If I go to the top of this and we look, then the second target of 11,160 is fairly close. I think what we need to do is line that up to that level there. That comes close to 61.8. Okay, so come down to the half hour and let's have a look at this. So I'm looking at the lower time frames. It's looking like we're going to get a bit of a retracement. Okay, so break to the upside, then I think you've got multiple targets to watch out for. So the first one obviously is this area of resistance here, okay, which is 11,050. Then you have 11,100, which to me is looking like a fairly good target area, and then at a stretch target of 11,180. Okay, so those are the areas that we're looking at. Bear in mind, you have a shoulder, head, and a potential shoulder again, and that neckline is 11,050. Okay, if that is the case, then you are looking at an ultimate target of 11,180. Okay, so that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. It's a bit of a mixed bag because the higher time frames are saying more downside and the lower time frames are saying upside. So I think let's just quickly move across to the ichimoku. I just want to see what we've got here. So the 30-minute, we are inside the cloud, and you can see whenever you're in the cloud, it indicates you're ranging. So that's exactly what happened on the 30-minute. On the hour, we've had a bullish crossover, but nothing really further to that. The 4-hour, you can see Kijinsen's all the way up here, Dickinson's down here, and we're starting to round. Normally what happens here is this rounds, and then it just moves back up to come and cross. But for all intents and purposes, right now the 4-hour trend is down. So we're going to have to get above this cloud for that trend to change. And looking at the daily, we have broken the cloud, we've come back, and we are now testing the cloud break. And that is a bullish signal. Okay, so that's my view this morning. I'm anticipating some upside. Okay, rather a mixed bag on the 4-hour, between the daily 4-hour and 1-hour. But I think working on the lower time frames, you can more than likely expect another move to the upside. Okay, it may just be a retracement, or it may be the start of the daily trend reversal. Okay, so that's kind of my view for this morning. Whatever you do, please keep those stops tight. And looking at the half hour, you can trade these fractal breaks. Okay, so I've got the fractals in. There's the first level, 11,033, and then 10,0991. So a break above 11,033 is long, stop below 10,990. And obviously a break below 10,990, you've got to stop at 11,033. Okay, so that's kind of my view today. Looking for a long, and just watch out for the 200 moving averages and draw your levels in. Draw your 4-hour daily and even your weekly levels in so that you know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.